Hey there, TRASTRA fans. Welcome to episode 71 of our Newsreel. Plenty to talk about today. Google Play Store, in a surprising move, has decided to open its doors to blockchain-based apps, but there's a catch, of course. Meanwhile, the Bank of International Settlements, BIS, the central bank of central banks, has decided to rain on the DeFi parade, stating that decentralized finance only amplifies financial risks. Ouch. We'll talk some more about Binance between planning to lay off thousands of employees and relisting XRP. It seems they're having quite a roller coaster ride. Then there's the Multichain saga, a tale of intrigue and mystery that would put any Hollywood thriller to shame, with the CEO detained, millions in assets mysteriously transferred, and the company's operations grinding to a halt. It's a stark reminder of the risks lurking in the shadows of the crypto world. And speaking of shadows, let's not forget about the lawsuit Gemini has filed against Digital Currency Group. Accusations of fraud, ultimatums, and billions of dollars at stake, and we're all waiting to see who blinks first. What else? Arthur Hayes, former BitMEX CEO, believes that Bitcoin could be the ideal currency for the future of AI economics, a mega mania convergence of Bitcoin and AI, as he calls it. Well, if that doesn't get your pulse racing, I don't know what will. So buckle up. It's going to be a wild ride. So let's dive right in. Google Play Store has updated its policy to allow the creation and publication of blockchain-based apps starting July 12, 2023. The move marks a significant shift from the previous policy, which was more restrictive due to the risks associated with blockchain technology. Under the new guidelines, however, apps that allow users to purchase, hold, or exchange cryptocurrencies must be certified by a regulated jurisdiction and comply with the applicable regulations for any targeted region or country. However, Google has outlined specific restrictions for blockchain apps involving gambling. Non-fungible tokens, NFTs, should not be used to wager or stake in exchange for the opportunity to win prizes of real-world monetary value. The policy update aims to balance innovation with user protection, and it's expected to lead to a surge of new blockchain content in the Play Store. Hopefully, this will happen. The Bank of International Settlements, BIS, has issued a damning report on decentralized finance, stating that it has failed to fulfill its promise as an alternative to traditional finance and has only amplified financial risks. The BIS, often referred to as the central bank of central banks, has lost patience with the lack of development in the crypto sector. The report concludes that crypto has failed to harness innovation for societal benefit and does not finance real economic activity. The BIS also criticizes DeFi for exacerbating known vulnerabilities in the financial system. Despite these criticisms, the BIS acknowledges the positive aspects of blockchain-based finance, such as programmability and composability, whatever that means. However, it advises authorities to implement regulatory guardrails to safeguard consumers. This report could embolden regulators to take a harder line on crypto, even as traditional finance giants race to capture market share in the asset class. However, the Association for Financial Markets in Europe presents a much less radical point of view in a recent white paper. The group has warned that excluding decentralized finance from new crypto regulations could pose unintended risks to financial stability, and emphasized that DeFi and its associated activities should not be overlooked as the EU and UK advance with crypto regimes. The group suggested that DeFi could impact the economy in several ways positively, including the coding of home purchase chains into smart contracts and the creation of on-chain only assets. The AFME recommended further research, global cooperation between regulators, and the development of ways to classify DeFi activities. U.S. presidential candidate and Florida Governor Ron DeSantis has pledged to ban central bank digital currencies, CBDCs, in the U.S. if elected. Speaking at Family Leadership Summit, I don't know what moved him to speak about that at a Family Leadership Summit. But speaking at that event, DeSantis reiterated his position on the digital dollar, stating, quote, "If I am the president on day one, we will nix central bank digital currency. Done, dead, not happening in this country," end quote. DeSantis previously signed a bill in Florida prohibiting the use of federal CBDCs as money, citing concerns over a massive transfer of power from consumers to its central authority, end quote. Coinbase is limiting its staking service for retail customers in 4 states of the United States: California, New Jersey, South Carolina, and Wisconsin. The decision comes in response to legal proceedings initiated by these states last month challenging Coinbase. The restriction only applies to new cryptocurrency pledges to the exchange's staking program, while existing stakes made before the orders were issued on June 6th remain unaffected. Binance is reportedly planning to lay off between 1,500 and 3,000 employees in response to an ongoing Justice Department probe. Supposedly, the layoffs, which are expected to occur by the end of the year, are part of a strategy to deal with potential allegations of anti-money laundering violations and sanctions evasion. These allegations could lead to a multi-billion-dollar settlement and fundamentally reshape the company. However, the business seems to run almost as usual. Binance has announced Arkham, a blockchain analytics platform, as the 32nd token sale project on its Launchpad platform. The token sale is a hard cap of $2.5 million with a 50 million Arkham token allocation, representing 5% of the total supply. Each user can purchase up to $15,000 worth of tokens, equivalent to 300,000 Arkham. Binance will monitor users' BNB balances over the 6 days of the ICO starting July 11th to determine final allocations. In conjunction with this announcement, Arkham launched its on-chain intelligence exchange, enabling users to trade data on blockchain wallet addresses anonymously. Also, Binance US, the American subsidiary of the world's largest crypto exchange, has announced the relisting of XRP. The exchange has opened deposits for XRP and will commence trading on the XRP USDT advanced trading pair from July 14th, 2023. Binance US had previously delisted XRP following a lawsuit by the Securities and Exchange Commission against Ripple, alleging the sale of XRP as an unregistered security. However, federal judge Annalisa Torres ruled that while Ripple's initial sale of XRP to institutional investors was a securities offering, its offering on secondary markets like crypto exchanges was not. This decision led to a surge in the crypto market, with XRP's value increasing by over 75% and Coinbase's share price jumping by more than 24%. So predictably, XRP is making a comeback on exchanges where it had been previously delisted, including Coinbase, Kraken, Bitstamp, Crypto.com, and Gemini. They all have announced plans to relist or consider relisting XRP. Hallelujah. Crypto exchange Gemini, co-founded by Cameron Winklevoss, has filed a lawsuit against Digital Currency Group and its founder, Barry Silbert, accusing them of defrauding creditors. Winklevoss alleged that Silbert orchestrated fraudulent activities through DCG and its Genesis crypto lending firm. The lawsuit follows an ultimatum issued by Winklevoss demanding Silbert pay $640 million allegedly owed to Gemini's Earn clients. The dispute arises from over $1.2 billion of Gemini Earn user assets reportedly stuck in Genesis. Genesis had earlier filed for bankruptcy protection following financial losses after the collapse of Three Arrows Capital and the FTX crypto exchange in 2022. DCG has dismissed Gemini's lawsuit as a publicity stunt, denying any wrongdoing. Arthur Hayes, former BitMEX CEO and current manager of family office Maelstrom, who was sentenced to 2 years of probation with home detention for 6 months and location monitoring, touts Bitcoin as the ideal currency for future AI economies. In a blog post titled Massa, for some reason, I don't know what that means, Hayes argues that Bitcoin's digital, censorship-resistant, and scarce properties make it a stable and predictable store of value for AI systems. He believes Bitcoin's scarcity provides a financial foundation that cannot be manipulated, unlike fiat currencies and gold. Hayes envisions a megamania convergence of Bitcoin and AI, which could drive investors to overvalue Bitcoin's growth as they seek to escape inflation and own a piece of the next phase of human and computer evolution, end quote. Hayes predicts that if the AI economy adopts Bitcoin by 2025 or 26, the value of a single coin could skyrocket to $760,000. I can take this bullshit from Saylor any day of the week, but from a convicted fraudster, I don't think so. Anyway, moving on. Telegram's custodial wallet bot, Cold Wallet, has launched a new payment solution, WalletPay, based on the open network TON, T-O-N, that's on the open network blockchain. The service enables cryptocurrency transactions between users and retail businesses, facilitating direct payments within the Telegram interface. WalletPay supports Bitcoin, Tether, and Toncoin, and is available in most countries excluding the United States and those blacklisted by the Financial Actions Task Force, the infamous FATF. However, the service puts compliance responsibility on local businesses in countries where residents are not allowed to pay using cryptocurrencies. WalletPay's fees will range from 1% to 3% during the beta period. The firm operates independently from Telegram, using the Telegram web app's open protocol to create its services. Saga is pulling back from the blockchain gaming sector, withholding its iconic franchises like Sonic the Hedgehog from third-party blockchain projects and pausing development of its proprietary blockchain games. According to a Bloomberg interview with co-chief operating officer Shuji Utsumi, describing the gameplay in play-to-earn games as boring. Utsumi said, quote, "What's the point if games are not fun?" End quote. I completely agree. While some of Sega's lesser-known titles will still be used in NFTs and blockchain games, Utsumi added, quote, "We're looking into whether this technology is really going to take off in this industry after all," end quote. And finally, in a chilling turn of events, Multichain CEO Zhao Jun has been apprehended in China, bringing the company's operations to a grinding halt. The arrest, coupled with the seizure of Zhao Jun's devices and access to the project's servers, triggered a catastrophic 75% plunge in token value. The company's operational and investor funds, once under Zhao Jun's control, are now in the clutches of the Chinese authorities. Despite engineers heroically restoring access and resolving technical issues on June 4th, a shadowy transfer of $220 million in user assets was orchestrated by Zhao Jun's sister on July 7th. She was subsequently apprehended on July 13th, leaving the fate of these assets shrouded in uncertainty. Multichain issued an urgent warning to its users to abstain from using this cross-chain bridging platform following yet another mysterious transfer of $126 million in crypto assets relocated en masse from Multichain's bridge deployment on Phantom and Doge Chain to unidentified addresses. On-chain analyst Loki Zhang hinted at a sinister plot suggesting that the outflows could indicate an attacker gaining access to private key shards, possibly implicating a white hat hacker. The Phantom Foundation, however, attempted to quell fears, assuring users that the crisis did not directly impact Phantom tokens, but primarily concerned wrapped assets facilitated by Multichain's bridging service, so on and so forth. All in all, Multichain is basically no more. The end. Anyway, thank you so much for watching this video. Hopefully you had fun, and I will see you in the next one. Make sure to subscribe to the channel. Make sure to subscribe to our TikTok, where we keep the short ones. In the meantime, again, thank you for watching, and I will see you soon. Peace.